Salvador Perez, the 2-2. Popped up. Sandoval in foul territory. Giants win! A World Series win for the time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
La música de Harry Fraud.
First pitch is moments away here in Milwaukee. It's the Cardinals and the Brewers next. Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Tonight for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Davis is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Johnny Peralta will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. Fastball in there for a called strike. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Swung on and popped high in the air out toward short right field. Under it, Jeanette, and there are 2 away now. Matt Carpenter will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now the pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Gomez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Starting lineup for the Brewers looks like this. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Line hard to center field. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Now here's the first pitch. There goes Gomez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes the 1-0. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses. The throw down.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead. Really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A runner at second, nobody out. He's set. Now the pitch. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for route number 1. First pitch on the way. And now the runner's trying for third. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Oh, and he misses it. Jay gets it in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Yeah, it looked like a fairly routine play there. Don't know if he took his eye off it or what, but he winds up basically whipping on the catch, and that's going to wind up a 2-base error.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now the pitch. And this is Hitters as they enter play here this evening. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Here's the first offering. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Runner's on his way to third. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Jason Hayward will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Yadier Molina will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now a ball lined towards center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. Matt Holliday will stride in now. His solo home run accounted for their only score in the ballgame a night ago. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Mark Reynolds will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a hard liner toward short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Robert Werner will start things off in the bottom of the second. And the pitch.
Robert Werner.
Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Reynolds is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. Ozzie Montes will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The next pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Mike Fiers will dig in here. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game.
Leading off for St. Louis, the pitcher.
Carlos Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. 1 away here to begin the 3rd. John Jay will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. And now here's another pop-up, and this one will head to the opposite side of the diamond. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. Werner is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Carlos Gomez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. High fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Scooter Gennett will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Chris Davis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First offering on the way. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
And sometimes you can just have a little bit of a mental block on this play. It's just a simple step and throw, but he winds up firing it right by his man at first.
In is Gerardo Parra. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Jay is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. But he will not try it as he heads back to the bag. And I thought he had it easily, but he apparently didn't think so, and there are two gone now. First pitch coming. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 on the way. In the air to right center. Hayward is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Brewers strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman number 13.
Swing and a rocket to third. To his left, it's knocked down at third. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Jason Hayward will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Jason Hayward.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors to this point for the Cardinals. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. It's his 4th double here in this early part of the year. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty...
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Jonathan Lucroy will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Robert Werner will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch to him. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
I'm not so sure he was intending to go this way. It looked like he was just a little bit late on a fastball right there, which is pretty easy to understand against a guy who throws as hard as this guy does. but it definitely works out for him as he winds up at second base with a double off the wall.
Holiday will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Mike Fiers get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound, and this is knocked down on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Mark Reynolds will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. In there, no balls and a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. This ball's grounded foul. Now another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Carlos Martinez will dig in. He popped out his first time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more.
Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Carlos Gomez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Heading for second here is Gomez. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Scooter Gennett will dig in. He singled his last time around. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. The 1-0. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Holiday is there. Let's see if they try it. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Chris Davis will stand in. He reached on an error last time through. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Gerardo Parra will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jay has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. John Jay will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Parra moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Johnny Peralta stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question.
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking. so far, he's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score holds, it's 3-1. Gene Segura will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th. First pitch coming. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Matt Belisle will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. Robert Werner will dig in. He doubled his last time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Jay will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Ozzie Montes will stand in again. He's blown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jay is there. 2 gone. Mike Myers will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Get it out of here.
Pause. Now the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. Bends down and he barehands it. And he is in there.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Carlos Gomez will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Cardinal error, and a runner left. Jason Hayward will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. And now a pitch on the way. Lined hard, but foul. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Sam Freeman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Jay is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th. Chris Davis will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Now the 2-0 home. Fouled back. Here it comes, 2-1. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Two. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Gerardo Parra will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Holiday will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Shun Segura will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field, and Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Mark Reynolds will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ready with another 0-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Colton Wong will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he's safe. Peter Borges will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And that's in there for strike one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
On the ground to third. On to first, and there are two down. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. John Jay will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Johnny Peralta is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Cards strand a couple. They're down 5-1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to the right-hander Jesse Crain. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Robert Werner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Robert Werner.
First pitch coming. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
The 1-0 home. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for out number 2. Ozzie Montes will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Ozzie Montes.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Gomez is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away. Now the first pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason why he's your favorite right away, and it just opens up.
Bases are empty, 1 man now. The next 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Yadier Molina with the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so
Davis is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy. And he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
Look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
You've got the power, you've got the respect, you've got the power, you've got the respect.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 5-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, 4 errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.